Hello student. Again, I'm doing one sum which is a little difficult, a little tricky. Just look at the sum. What it is mentioned? It is mentioned that office overhead is 20% of works cost and selling overhead 20 per unit sold. Unit produced given, unit sold given. So we have to do a small calculation to calculate the cost sheet. Just look at. Cost sheet of, okay, again I'm just bifurcating the page to write down the values, starting with again raw material consumed. Raw materials consumed. Here what they do, they have given the value directly, the raw material value they have given directly 6 lakh. So I'm putting here 6 lakh. There it is mentioned direct wages. Mentioned direct wages. What is the value of direct wages given? It is given 4 lakh direct wages. Then it is given direct expenses. Given direct expenses. And what is the value given of direct expenses, student? That is 80,000. So if I add, I will get 10 lakh 80,000, which I am writing again at the bottom line. This is called what? This is called prime cost. This is called prime cost. Okay. So we calculate prime cost. Now the factory overhead. Right. Factory overhead. Factory overhead. What is there? They have said indirect wages. Write it down. Indirect wages. Indirect wages. What is the value of indirect wages given here? 1 lakh. Then right, depreciation on machinery. What is the value of depreciation on machinery given? 1,20,000. So add these two, outer column 2,20,000. So if I add these two values, 10,80,000 plus 2,20,000, how much will it be? It will be 13 lakh. Isn't so? It will be 13 lakh. Okay, that is called the works cost. We require this value very importantly. Why? Because here mentioned office overhead 20% of works cost. So I am writing office overhead. Overhead 20% of works cost. What is the value of works cost given over here? 13 lakh. 20% of 13 lakh, how much will it be? 13 to the 26. So the value will be 2,60,000. So value will be 2,60,000. So what is the answer coming? 13 plus 2, 15,60,000. This is called cost of production. Here no opening, closing, finished goods has been mentioned. So cost of production is the ultimate. So I am writing again over here cost of production. Cost of production. How much? It's coming 15,60,000. Then I have produced 15,000 units and I sold 12,000 units. What does it mean? It means 3,000 units I did not able to sell. This is called finished goods, unsold. Finished goods, unsold. What I'll do then? Then I'm calculating the less here, less closing stock of finished goods. How to calculate this? I'm showing you here. Just look at. Just look at the board. Value of unsold stock. Value of unsold stock. How much? Cost of production divided by number of units produced into here I'm writing unsold stock. Unsold stock. So what is the cost of production? 15,60,000. What is the number of units produced? 15,000. What is the number of units remains unsold? 3,000. So how much it comes? It comes, if you calculate, it will come in 3,12,000. So 3,12,000 will be deducted from here. How much it will come? 15,60 minus 3,12,000. It will be 12,48,000. And this is called cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. Sanju, try to understand that 15,60,000 is the cost of production. Now, you tell, sir, there is no opening stock of finished goods. How will you know that there is a closing stock? See, I have produced 15,000 and sold 12,000. Where 3,000 goes? 3,000 lying in the hand. That's why I made it closing stock of finished goods. Then you write selling overhead. What is the selling overhead value? Say how much it is mentioned over here, 20 per unit sold. So 20 into 12,000 units sold. So it will come how much? 2,40,000. Add these two, you will get 14,88,000 is our cost of sales. Cost of sales. Now we have our cost of sales. Then we write generally our profit. Write profit. That we don't know. We know only the selling price. What is the selling price of the sales? It is say 12,000 units at rupees 150, means 18 lakh is the selling price. You can see cost was 14 lakh 88 and 18 lakh is the sale price. The difference 3 lakh 12,000 is our profit. It is coming in balancing figure.